Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss Codeforces problem A from the Codeforces Global Round 10. So the problem A is Omkar and password. So what is given over here? So we are given an integer array over here, and what we have to do is we have to find the pair of integers which are having the distinct values, and if those are distinct, then we can add them together and put that addition back into the array. So for example, if we have this array which contains the values 7 4 3 7, and here we can pick any of the pair like 7 4 or 4 3, and let's say if we pick up this 4 and 3, so because 4 and 3 are distinct, so it turns into the 7, and now we add that 7 back into that array instead of 4 and 3. So this way we get the array, the revised array, we can say, that is a 7 7 7 over here. So and what we have to do is we have to perform this operation as long as we are having the distinct integers or distinct pair of integers in the array, because if we see now this array 7 7 7, all the three elements are same, so we cannot do this operation anymore. Okay, so this is what we have to do over here. And the thing is, if we want to solve this problem, so we are going to solve this problem with the help of priority queue. So let me quickly show you the code over here. So this is the main function. It just simply accepts the n, that is the size of the array, and I'm storing that all the elements till the n value inside my array list. Okay, after that I'm calling this solve method over here, which accepts the two parameters, array list and the length of that array list. Okay, after that what I'm doing is I'm initializing this priority queue over here, and it has all the elements from that list, and those has to be in the descending order. So that's why this lambda part is mentioned over here, which if b is greater than a, so it forms the queue in the form of descending order. After that what I am doing is, here I have taken two variables. One is OS, that is a old value, and another is the old size of the queue and the new size of the queue. So I will explain you why I have defined these two variables. After that what I am doing is I am iterating through this queue as long as this queue is not empty, its size is greater than 1, and the old size and new size are not matching. Once we get into this while loop, I am calculating the value, calculating the size of the queue and storing it into the OS, that is a old size. After that what I am doing is, here I am pulling the topmost element from the queue, and after that what I am doing is I am defining this boolean flag over here. I will explain you what is the purpose of it. Then I am defining this list value. Then what I am doing is I am again iterating through this queue. So the idea is, once we poll the topmost element, then we have to keep polling the subsequent element, and we have to make sure that we are not finding the same element again. If we find the same element again, then we have to store it in this temporary list. That is what I am doing over here. If the currently polled element, if it is the same as the first element, then we have to keep on adding it to the temporary list. But if it is not the case, then what we have to do is we have to simply change the value of that flag to true and add the summation of those a and b value into the back into the queue, and after that we are breaking out of this while loop. Once we come out of this while loop, we just have to check whether the whether we have found the duplicate elements or which are having the same value as a. So we have to add back all those elements into our queue. So once it is done, then after that again we have to check the flag over here is, if the flag is false, it means that the case is, let's say we are having the elements 1 1. Okay, in that case what will happen is, if we poll the a as a 1 and again we come inside this and we poll b again b over here, so in that case it will add b in this in the array list, but once we come out of this while loop, it will add back that t element, the t array list, which will be having only one element, that is 1. So but the size have to be 2 in this case, because we are having only similar elements in that case, so the size has to be 2. So that's why I am mentioning this flag over here is, if I encounter an element where I can find the distinct value, then it should not go inside this if condition, though I don't need to add that element back into my queue. If it is not the case, then I have to add that element in my queue. So once it is done, then again I am calculating this new size, because if we find the element, so that size has to be decremented by 1 in this case. So but if we come across a stage where the value of both the elements are same, or we don't find a similar element, then this old size and new size will become same, and that is a base condition where we have to stop at that point, and after that we just have to return the size of our queue. So if you submit this solution at Codeforces, so this solution will be accepted, and if you want this solution, you can check out the description section. I have uploaded GitHub link for this solution over there. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.